Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Daniela Peters and this is Daniela TV. Alright guys, without further ado, let's dive right into what this channel is about. So this channel comprises of several series. This series is called Dani's Diaries. Yeah, round of applause. So just as the name implies, Dani, this would be like a post-diary session of how my experience was in Big Brother, but now based on what you want to know outside the house. But you have the privilege of asking me questions as if you were Big Brother, and I have to answer them as if I was in a diary session. So a couple weeks ago, I put up a poll on my Instagram page asking my followers if they were given the privilege to be Big Brother for a day, what would they ask me in a diary session? And I got a lot of responses, some of which I will answer, some of which I will pass. I took some of the questions down, and others, I think I took a screenshot of them. So I'm just going to answer as much as I can for this particular episode. And since it's the first episode, it won't be so long. This is just because I missed you all, and I can imagine how much you miss seeing me on your screens. So you got it. One of the questions that I got, just to dive right into answering them, was someone asked me how I am. How has it been since I left the house? And honestly speaking, it has been everything I thought it would be. But it also has been really hard. Coming outside of the house, I knew that my life would change. I knew that I'll have more attention. I knew that I'll have a lot more opinions in my face and in my ears. But I just never thought I wouldn't be able to handle it so well. Coming out of the house, I did experience a lot of love. I am still experiencing a lot of love. Thank you, Dynamite. Thank you, Diamond Sisters, and every potential Dynamite. But at the end of the day, there are still people whose opinions are valid because they have a mouth and have fingers and have a phone to type, and it sucks that you have to get to see their opinions when they don't even know who you are. I think that's what gets to me the most. I knew that those things would happen, but I don't think I was ready for them. But fortunately for me, it's life. We learn in the process sometimes. So I'm learning in the process to just overlook those who can't seem to have interest in their own personal lives and they're interested in mine. But thank you for noticing me and having things to say. It's all part of it. Someone asked me what is next for Daniela Peters. Daniela is 23 years old. She's on the path of self-discovery every single day. I knew who I was before I entered the house, based on the circumstances, situations, and the life status I was living at. I knew who I was. I knew my principles. I knew my morals. I knew everything, right? Now, I have never experienced a life in Big Brother's house. I've never experienced a life of influence after Big Brother's house. So at this point, I've moved on to another stage of my life where I need to discover new responses, new characteristics about myself and traits, how I handle stress now, how I handle being in being in the public eye, how I handle mental health issues, how I handle responding to certain situations. Things are different now, which will produce a different level of engagement for me. So I am discovering myself on a whole different scale. So at the same time, there are certain plans that I had set up for myself before entering the house that I would embark on coming out of the house. And because of the fact that things just took a whole different spin, I have been a little bit slow on delivering what I had planned to deliver. But the thing that I know that I have is time. At the same time, I don't really have it, but like I have time to really make sure that what I'm putting out there in terms of my passion is something that I will be proud of. And that's what I'm doing. I have a lot of projects that I'm working on in terms of poetry, in terms of working with other poets just to make art beautiful again, just to make writing and spoken words beautiful and recognizable again in the Nigerian sphere. And I've noticed that it's already happening. So I am blown away. You know, you have people like Quake, Javi that have really come out and are doing so many good things, and I've been recognized on so many levels and everything that I wanted. Spoken words reaching the level that I would have dreamt it to be at. So what's next for me is just pursuing every single goal that comes to my mind. I have my humanitarian work that I really want to get involved in. So I'll be doing a lot of volunteer work just to get conversance with the whole NGO scenery and know how I want to position mine in due time. So I'll be doing that a lot because I am a humanitarian at heart, and I know that helping people isn't just financial help. It's also helping people with your time, with your love, with your attention, with your kind words, with your advice. Just being there for someone can make a whole lot of difference. So that's something I'm passionate about. So I'll be volunteering a lot. After that, I have my YouTube channel that obviously you're watching right now. So I'm pushing my YouTube channel out as well for poetry, for my podcast, for Dani's Diaries. Just pushing my YouTube channel out there. Also my spoken words as well, trying to get more creative and creating short films for my spoken word pieces and whatnot. Yeah. I am trying to get into hosting events. Becoming a compere as well. Get into the film industry, acting, because I really am passionate about acting, and that is something that I want to do. Everything that I have felt ever watching a movie, that whole level of intrigue that I get, the tears that I cry when watching another actor cry on the screen, is something I want to do to another person. And I just can't wait to be given a script for me to just take it out of the park, just kick it out the park. Then I have my logistics business, which is coming in my 5-year plan, because of the fact that I want to re-strategize and rebrand and push it out there, but also work on my passion. That was the main reason why I entered the house, was to just elevate my passion and put myself out there. So I'm working on my creative side. That's my work right now. Daniela, the brand, is Daniela's creativity. I've answered that question for too long. Someone asked me, how's your relationship with Christio? My relationship with Christio is good. It's good. I remember saying the house that I was going to be intentional about having a friendship with her, and she's an amazing individual. Guys, I'm pretty sure you've noticed the transition. I have deep, right? So we'll definitely do this again. I have a lot more questions to answer. I hope you enjoyed a bit of the insight into my post BBN experiences. One more question that someone asked me is that what have I learned after the house? And to round off the session, I would just say, big brother, I learned that, during the Dano task, I said something. I said, it's okay to have more than one dream, just go for it. I am living that. I'm living that statement right now. Big brother was a dream and it came true. And now I have to live the reality of being there. So that's the privilege that I have right now, and that's what I'm doing. I will definitely make mistakes along the way, but I will also learn because I'm not ignorant. There's one thing that I've genuinely learned since I left the house would be that good things take time. And the question is, are you ready for Daniela Peters? Because I would love for you to be ready so that when I start, you can move with. This has been Dani's Diaries on Daniela TV. And thank you again for tuning into my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to come on down to YouTube and subscribe to Daniela TV. And just comment, like, share. Positivity, love, and light only, please. Thank you. And for those questions that I have not yet answered, don't worry. There will definitely be a part 2, and I will answer more of the questions. So, stay good, stay writing. I love you, but God loves you way more. I love you. Bye. Love and light.